guys, it's your favorite flight attendant, Erica from America, and welcome to my first researched reaction. What is a researched reaction, you may be wondering? Well, long story short, it's me just fangirling and sharing stuff with you that I really like. But, longer story, I am a flight attendant, but I've only been a flight attendant for about the past 8 years. And flight attendant is kind of what you might call my day job. I actually have another hat that I wear, another job that I've done for over 20 years. My other job is I am a market and financial feasibility researcher, which is just a really fancy way of saying I study business. So basically, the video that you're about to watch is different than the other videos I've done because it was the first reaction video that I did. When I considered turning this channel into a reaction channel, I considered what could I bring to the reaction world. I love watching reaction videos. What do I have to offer that nobody else does? What I do have is research. And basically, the type of research that I do, you could say I am one of the top experts in the country, only because there's not a lot of us. So originally, when I was considering making a research reacts channel, the video that you're about to watch was my very first, and I was just learning how to use the software, so the sound kind of sucks. I will put the link to the original song so you can go listen to it in its much better volume. I'm going to try to fix it in the video, but in case you want to hear the beauty of what I'm about to watch, which is the Oogie Boogie Song by VoicePlay, then make sure you click on the link in the description below. I could say more, but I think what I've already recorded that you're about to see says everything I need to say. So let's go watch my very first ever researched reaction video. If you like it and you want to see more of these, tell me in the comments below, because it takes a lot of time to make this kind of video. Hi guys, my name is Erica. I am a researcher, and today I'm going to be researching to Oogie Boogie Song by VoicePlay. The reason I'm doing this one is because I do love this video. I do really like VoicePlay. Since I have no musical talent and I have nothing to add there, what I do have that I can add is my research skills. So in this video, I'm going to show you pretty much what I've learned about VoicePlay from watching their videos. I'm going to first watch the video with you. And at the end, I'll tell you what I've learned about the different things, especially some of the things that a lot of reaction people have questioned. And I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it for you and show you exactly what the answer to those questions are. I'll point the questions out as we go through. I'm also going to point out my favorite parts. A lot of times I don't know what I think the first time I watch something. I have a hard time expressing myself with that. But after I've watched it many times and watched other reactors watch and learn things from it, I get the chance to really appreciate the nuances of what I'm watching. So I'm hoping to add some of that, some of the little details to the reactions so that you too can really appreciate the stuff, even if you're not a musician. Like, I am not a musician. I can't dance. I can't sing. Doesn't stop me. I'm not a theater person, but I love the theater. I love music. I love comedy. I'm going to try to do a lot of research reactions on that. But this is my first ever research reaction video. So let's watch it. I love this part. I guess the dice is a part of the video, the movie.
Well, what have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. I don't know which is worse.
I love this part
I
right
might
here.
just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first. Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the boogeyman. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong, cause this may be the last time.
Okay, so real quick. This gentleman right here, as far as I know, his name is Lane, with the light up nose. And the reason he's wearing a light up nose is because he's supposed to be playing the little ghost dog from Nightmare Before Christmas. He's the beatboxer. He also has a fantastic singing voice. Geoff Castellucci, Mr. Bass here. He's also one of the original members. And the gentleman on the left, I believe his name is Eli Jacobson. He is another one. It seems to be that those three have always been in VoicePlay from the beginning. I think one of the videos I watched said that they started sometime like in the 90s, 97. But I just wanted to point that out. Those three are the main ones that I've noticed they are in pretty much every single VoicePlay video. Whereas the other two gentlemen in this, not so much. But this gentleman right here, the white guy, apparently, I think he's one of also the main founders, and his name is, I believe, Earl Elkins Jr. And he left the group. And then the other gentleman is Jay Nunn. He also left the group. I think he got some kind of contract or something, but he still sings with them because the Thriller video, I think, just came out, and he's listed in the Thriller video with them. And what I've noticed about VoicePlay is they switch out the other two a cappella singers with different people, and I think that's kind of fun. I like that a lot because you get to hear a lot of different parts. But anyway, let's continue watching. Let me go back. Character voices are awesome.
I might just cook a special batch of steak and spider stew.
And don't you know the one thing that would make
I really appreciate his voice now after watching this.
To add a little spice.
Now that part right there, the do, that's the controversial part that I've seen in a lot of the reaction videos. Some people are like, oh, that must be made by an instrument. And others are like, oh my gosh, look at his voice. I can't believe he did that. I'm going to show you at the end if it is or not, because I happen to find a video that will show you. But don't you love their character voices? A lot of singers and vocal coaches say that doing that is very difficult. I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, let's continue watching.
Release me now, or you must face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses.
You're joking.
Okay, so real quick, these mouthpieces right here, I've seen some people be like, what is that? Is that computer animation? What's going on with that? Actually, I was in roller derby over a decade ago, and we had those kind of mouth guards for sale at our skating rink, and they were light up mouth guards. So a lot of people are like, oh, what is that? It's a light up mouth guard. You can find them at a skating rink. I believe they still sell them. I'm guessing it was very difficult to sing with those in their mouth because they're very chunky. So I think that's why you only see it for a very, very short bit in this, because I think it would have been hard to sing with those in your mouth as big as they are. So if you ever wondered what that is, I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
I can't believe my ears when someone shut his up. I'm drowning in my tears.
It's funny. I'm laughing. You really are too much.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do the best I can. Hit it.
The sound of rolling dice and there's music in the air.
'Cause I'm a gambling boogeyman, although I don't play fair.
It's much more fun, I must confess.
With lives on the line.
Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy. Now that'll be just fine.
Release me faster, you will have to answer for this heinous act.
Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin.
You are comprehending the position that you're in.
It's hopeless.
You have finished. You haven't got a prayer.
'Cause I'm Mr.
Look at this part.
Oogie Boogie,
The way his
and
face
you
comes through the
ain't
light.
going nowhere.
Okay, so this part right here, everybody loves this part if they're musicians because they know how hard it is. Like, I guess most musicians have a range. They can do here, they can do here, they can do here, and Geoff does here. And so he goes really high, and I think they called it a B4. I'll show you at the end because there's a video that says what they are. And then the last note, he goes to an E1. But when I was watching the high ren videos, somebody pointed out that for a musician to go as high as they do, they have to extend their body upward to stretch this out. Another vocal coach I saw said if you want to go low, you have to shrink down, and then it toughens up the vocal cords. When you want to go up, you go like this to stretch out the vocal cords, and then when you want to go low, you squat. So I think it's interesting if you watch this, he stretches really high as he hits the high notes, and then when he goes to the low note, he goes low. So I thought that was interesting. If you're a vocal coach, if you know anything about music, tell me if I'm totally wrong on that. That's kind of hard for me to verify. It's just things that I've learned from different vocal coach reactions to stuff.
You ain't going nowhere.
So the stretches. I'm gonna go higher right now. And now look, he's gonna start getting smaller. See, look how low his body goes. Love that note. Doesn't it just make you tremble inside? The rest of this is basically the Patreon stuff that they do at the end of every video. I'm not going to play it. And the Halloween song, which I've already watched, so I'm not going to react to that. I did love it, if you're wondering. That's one that I watched a couple of times. Not as many times as this one. This one I watched a lot. Okay, so let's get into the research that I found. As promised, now is the fun little research tidbit that I had talked about. As I mentioned during watching the video, I thought I had heard Geoff say that they had started the group somewhere around 97. I couldn't find that particular mention that he did because I believe it was in one of his many shorts that I've watched. But I basically did go online, and what I found is that they originally started as 425, and they said it was a high school experiment. So here is a picture of the three of them in high school, Earl, Lane, and Geoff. Don't they look so cute? They still need to go from boys to men, right? So anyway, they started the group as a high school experiment. When they went on to college, Geoff and Lane apparently both went to the same college, the University of Central Florida, and at the time they were called 425. Now, how do I know they were called 425? Because of this picture right here. This picture is what their group was made of when they were in college. Do you see the guy in the green shirt here? This guy in the green shirt is actually Scott Porter, and you might know him because he's a fairly famous TV and movie star. My favorite part that he played was George in Heart of Dixie, and he got to sing in the last 2 seasons of that show. But Scott Porter, because he is actually a TV star, there is a Wikipedia page for him, and his Wikipedia page says that while he was a student at the University of Central Florida, he sang vocal percussion in the a cappella vocal group 425. And if you'll notice, he puts a colon between the 4 and the 2 and the 5. They say the group was officially founded in 2000, and Geoff and Lane went to the University of Central Florida. As far as I can tell, Earl did not. I can't quite find where Earl went to school, but I don't want to really invade his privacy. But basically, while they were in college, Earl was still singing with them. Scott Porter joined them. He was part of the group for a while. And so they officially founded the group 425 in the year 2000. And for the next 12 years, they performed as 425 until around 2012. And in 2012, they were in this show, The Sing-Off, Season 4. And honestly, if you get a chance, I'm actually linking my favorite performance of theirs in the description below. You can tell they sang an original song. It's called The Road Trip. Absolutely hysterical. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's only like 5 minutes long. When they rebranded in 2012 as VoicePlay and then went into The Sing-Off, Earl, Lane, Geoff, and Eli are all in it with a 5th gentleman. So 2012 is when they rebranded themselves. That is considered the official start date of VoicePlay as you know it today. So Earl was one of the original founders. He left, from what I found, I believe 2016. Ever since, Eli, Geoff, and Lane have been inviting different singers to be the 4th and 5th singer in multiple videos. And you will see Earl pop up in other videos, as well as Scott Porter, which is kind of fun to watch. Now, here's the next thing you need to know about VoicePlay. Here is actually the description on their channel. It says that they are award-winning, world-renowned a cappella quintet and theater show comprised of singers Geoff Castellucci, Lane Stein, Eli Jacobson, which are, the first 3 original members. They seem to be in every single VoicePlay video for as far back as I've been able to find so far. And it says, and Cesar de la Rosa. So that's 4, not 5. That's because they're constantly letting another person come in. But let's go to the next part. So here is the interesting thing. One of the things that I love watching about VoicePlay is all of the reaction channels. And this one over here on the left is from Low Note Chronicles. They do these interesting videos where they collect reaction videos and then they play them. But they'll actually tell you what the notes are that he's hitting. So let me just hit play on that real quick and you can see.
You're finished.
You haven't got a prayer.
Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie and you ain't going nowhere.
So E4, not B4, my bad, on the high note. Well, E4.
The Oogie Boogie Man. Oogie Boogie.
So E1. Apparently, I guess that's... Apparently that's subterranean or subharmonic. I'm going to link to this video in the description below. And here is the other video over here. This is them actually performing live. You know, a lot of people question, could it really sound as good if they were not in a studio doing all this beautiful filmography and the lighting and everything like that, especially that doo-doo-doo-doo. So I've actually lined it up to where that doo-doo-doo-doo comes in. Did you hear it? He did do it. So you can't hear it as well as in the video, so I'm guessing in the video they amplified it, but he does do that exact same sound. Do-do-do-do. And since they are doing it a cappella, you can hear most of the beats are coming from not only Lane over here on the right, but also from Geoff. Geoff, when he steps back, he will actually continue to add in sounds as the other three gentlemen are doing their character voices, which I think is really cool. Again, I'm not a musician. I don't know much about music, but I just wanted to show, yes, he's actually doing that sound in the background. And he does hit some of the high notes in here. I'll show you that too. Did you hear it? So let me jump to the end. Get that low note again. It's even cleaner live, I think. Don't you think it's beautiful? See, he's bending his head down again. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna leave that here. Hopefully that answered some questions that you might have had from other reaction videos or just from watching it, like what notes do they hit and stuff like that. I don't really know what else to add, but hopefully like me, you're also a fan, because I'm a fan now, although I will admit I don't like all of their songs. And that's not them, it's the song choices they pick sometimes. I'm not a big fan of really, really slow songs, and Geoff especially likes to do a lot of really slow songs when he performs by himself. So some of the songs I'm like, and I'll listen because obviously they have perfected their craft. The first few videos I watched, I was blown away by Geoff, and I was not impressed by the other guys, as bad as that sounds. But as I started watching the reaction channels, I started hearing what the singers were saying about how impressive the other singers were. So I started listening to them as well, and I realized that they are amazing. That's kind of why I like watching the reaction channels. Sometimes the first reaction is great if you know what you're talking about. I don't like to admit to knowing everything in the very beginning. I like to learn more. So anyway, I hope you like this researched reaction, because I've already seen it. In future videos, most of them I will not have seen it. I'll be watching it for the first time with you. But this one I just wanted to pay honor to what these guys are doing, because they do have amazing voices, and it took a lot of research for me to find that. The last thing I'm going to add, just as a blip at the end of this, is some other people reacting to those low notes, because it's just fun to watch. So if you want to keep watching for that, go for it. If you did like what I did in the video, please hit the like, share button. And if you want to see more reaction videos with research included about the different stuff that we're watching, so you can maybe hopefully learn something about a lot of these videos, hit the subscribe button. I would love to chat with you, comment, tell me something, teach me something. I am always open to learning. So here's the other reactions. Talk to you guys later.
You'll have to answer for this heinous act.
Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin.
You are comprehending the position that you're in.
That voice. You're finished.
You haven't got a prayer.
Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
Nice. Wow.
Oogie Boogie Man.
Oogie Boogie Man.
Damn. Goddamn. Wow.
The position that you're in.
It's hopeless.
You're finished.
You haven't got a prayer.
Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
No! No, he did not do that.
It's hopeless.
You're finished.
You haven't got a prayer.
Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere. The Oogie Boogie Man. Oogie Boogie Man.
What? How does he do that?
Oogie Boogie Man. Oogie Boogie
Wow.
Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin.
You are recomprehending the position that you're in.
It's hopeless.
You're finished.
You haven't got a prayer.
Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere. The Oogie Boogie Man. Oogie Boogie
Sorry, I think that might be what just happened.
Oogie Boogie
It's like so low, it's like almost like a burp. Sorry, that's a horrible comparison.
It's hopeless.
You're finished.
You haven't got a prayer.
Using that nasality and that fry really there to create that character. There's an art form to that. For you guys who are like character singing. Oh, he's so good.
Oogie Boogie Man. Oogie Boogie
Shut up.